All right, all right. This is going to be a Minnesota breakdown real quick here. Sorry, I just ate a bunch of cashews. It's probably the stupidest thing I could do before I try to talk on here. Okay, first of all, you're going to notice this spike. This is how today I had wrote down, as you can, if you go watch my short, that a 9 on the, it was 9-4, and I had 9 pointed to, arrow to it, and 2 and a 4. I played 8-4. I just checked again. I'm like, dang it! I wish I would have played that 9-4 on the back. I don't know why I didn't, because 1-9-4 was the one I was really focused on. So why didn't I play 9-4 as my back pair? You know, it's stuff like that that just gets to me. It's like some people say, well, it's easier to see it after the fact. It's true, but I mean, you can see I had it wrote down. It's like, why didn't I was pointing to the 9. Anyway, check this out. See, this is what happened. You see, this is what I seen. All these spikes. I knew there was going to be a drop. You know, it might have lasted another day or two, you know. But look at, see, this is things to look for. You're playing for that. I mean, this can really help you get the front. This can help you get the whole dang shebang. So this is for position B. All right. So that's what happened. So is it going to flip back over to a spike tomorrow? Is it going to keep going with that trough? I'm not going to sit there and try to figure that out. So let's go over to the C. See, this is what I'm doing. And if you don't see anything like this one here, look at 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. Is it going to go to the trough tomorrow? Right? Things like this. And remember, trough is a 0, 1, 8, or a 9. And that would be for the A position. A 0, 1, 8, or 9 in the A position. And which one would I think? I would think it would be between those ones. Well, let's jump over here. Let's just take a look quick for A position for Minnesota. 7, 6, 4, 1. Do, I'm talking do. How about the 1? How about some of that 1 action? It's been a little while. But anyway, let's start over. I just want to show you something about that spike there. See, you can do the same thing. You can do the same thing for not just spike. You can do it. You don't have to sit here and look at all this stuff, but some of the main ones: in and out, spike, high, low, even, odd, curve line. Let's look at curve line ones. Like curve line, see? That's for the A position. This was nice about having a one draw state. Don't have to sit there and be like, oh, let's check out the midday, and let's check out the combine, and let's check out let's freaking not say we did. All right. Oh, wow, look at that. Just boom, 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 boom. I would not think that would continue even for that long. That's crazy. That's crazy. But I'm looking for those dramatic ones. They're going to flip, That's what I'm looking for. Like, that was kind of like similar. That'd be something I'd look at. In and out. You just jump through these, to see what you're seeing. Because I'm trying to go for that front and back pair. Front or back pair, I should say. But let me start over. Okay, keys. Let's see what's going on in the key department. General keys, 0 and 1 are out the most. Just like the pick 4 I did earlier. Same situation. Go over to the inspection. I have an inspection folder. And check it out. Neighbors 1. Out 7 draws. And that is a 1 or a 0. That is the longest it's been out. We're into December now. So I'm going to say tomorrow, there's a high likelihood that there's going to be a 0 or a 1. I mean, just playing those 2 keys, remember, 2 keys alone, you're already down 100 numbers boxed already instead of 220. Or more like 210, because who plays triples? I don't play triples. Screw triples. I'm never playing another triple game in my life. I don't even care if they hit. I've wasted so much time and money on those things. Don't care. So I'm looking at patterns, and this is what I'm saying. 0-1 is going to hit. Now, let's just take a quick look and see what else there is. Like this one here is out 3. Look at that. Doesn't stay out long, does it? 3, out 1, out 2, out 1, out 2, out 3. Okay, out 3. Okay. Look at that, though. Okay, there's a 5. Sure. Doesn't stay out long, though, does it? That might drop tomorrow, too. And what is that? Neighbors, 4. Just look at the doubles and tells you. So it's a 7 and it's a 6. Okay, it's a 7 and a 6 or a 6, 6 or a 7, 7. So tomorrow, maybe there's going to be a 6 or a 7, right? There's a chance. But now before I go and decide on that, I'm going to jump up to the Atrax quick, see what's going on. And I ain't see nothing. Here's a big block right there. Maybe there'll be a break. You can look at that too. If there's going to be like a big block, maybe there'll be a break. But I'm not going to do that one. Let's see. I already did VTRX. No, I didn't do VTRX. VTRX. That's kind of crazy, but I'm not going to do anything now. I'm going to say, possibly a 6 or a 7. And if you look at the keys, I would say probably more the 7, right? But the odds of all of 3 of these being used, being that they're the do keys, doubt it. But I do think it's 0 or 1. So that's why I'm saying a 6 or a 7. Okay, basing it on what I just showed you over here on the neighbors or whatever. I'll show you something else too. But so let's just go over here and let's do that too. Now I'm gonna drop this in as a different set though. Okay, because I'm saying for sure 0 or 1. Now it's gonna be like maybe a 6 or a 7. Have one of those. So now we're down to 36 numbers boxed. All right. Now I'm not doing singles or doubles. I mean, we can go over and look at it. I think there'll be a 0 to 3 key obviously used. Something here like 5, 5 in the middle boxed. You could probably maybe remove the 5 in the middle if you think that's not going to hit again boxed position. I mean, when's the last time you hit 3 times in a row? When's the last time you hit 2 times in a row? Just hit twice in a row, right? That's something you can possibly remove. I mean, how far do you gotta go back? There's 2. Is it a safe? See, I'm trying to find the safest bet. But because I'm normally way too aggressive. So I'm gonna say, yeah, screw it, taking it out. So in the B position in box form, remember this is box form. 5. 32 numbers. All right. I'm still leery about that. I like that though. But let me go over to some of the bread and butter action here. Okay. Take you over to this. Let me go to the frequency. I open this thing up now too now. I'll show you something on this later, but so I'm gonna have frequency open here. I'm gonna jump over to Minnesota. Okay, not Mississippi. And we're going to take this over to the 0 to 3. Okay, that's what I'm doing right now, 0 to 3, because I've been watching this for the last few days. We're going to bump this up to the 30 days. And we're going to take this over to, keep it at no sort. And then we're going to numbers. Okay, yep. Okay, now we're going to take this to most recent draw by option. You'll notice here, look at this. This was drawn the other day. So look at 2, 3, 2, 2. There hasn't been a 1 since 3/28. Check that out. And at this time period, at 30 days, yeah, there's going to be a 1 dropping. And what's the 1? Just these patterns. Remember, there's only 5 numbers in each one of these patterns. Okay? There's only 5 numbers in there. So, you know what? It could be even more conservative. Drop to 20 days. Okay, 1 just dropped. That was a 1 then. That gives you a little bit more down here. But you know what? Screw it. I'm doing a 30 today because that's still pretty darn conservative, and I'm going to go for it. And now what you can do is you can put more emphasis on like maybe 1 or 2 of these. Like I really like that 16 and that 1 because those are some of the top ones. Because like I showed you before, you go over here, Minnesota, 0 to 3 numbers, descending. All right. Do 8 years, 5 years, 3 years, whatever. Look at the top ones that hit. Right there's 16, pattern 16, pattern 1, right at the top. They do balance out, but I mean, look at some of these drop way down there compared to the top ones, right? So remember, the further you go out, the more balanced there's going to be. So, but anyway, so let's see. It's 16. There's that one, so that one dropped down, but look at that 16 still hovering there at the top. 5 years. Let's do 4 years. 16 went down a little bit on me. So let's go over and see what else was in that. You got 3, 9, and 12. How about 3, 9, or 12? Where any of that going on? Nothing up there. I'm looking for those top ones. You got 14, 15, and 20. I keep hitting that thing. 14, 15, or 20. So, all right. So, and also, go over to the actual thing and see what's going on too. Like this is where I'm looking at. Oops, better get to the top. I'm going to screw myself over here. This is what I'm looking at right here. This is the latest. And you'll see that there hasn't even been a 0 or 3. Okay. Because no 0 or 3 key was used. So tomorrow I'm thinking 0 or 3 is going to be used. And I'm hoping it's going to be maybe a 1 or a 16. Yeah. This isn't really showing me much else. I mean, maybe I would say, yeah, it is, because I would say the red is due for the HML. Okay. The red is a 12 through a 15, 12, 13, 14, or 15 sum. And that's not going to stay out much longer. Remember, right here they are. This is the 10 to 18 box patterns. Okay. I'm sorry. What is this? This is this. That's something else. I'm talking about this right here. Heavy hitter club, 12 to 15. That's these right here. So one of these is not going to, one of these will be hitting here in the next draw or two. Like, it's almost 100%. That ain't going to stay out much longer. I mean, just go back and look at it. Look at it, watch. Red, 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 red. Fat gap there, but red, red. Lots of red. That's pretty much across all states. 12 to 15. Anybody knows? Pick 3 knows that. So anyway, so what am I doing? Kind of losing focus. So this is, we're down to 32 numbers. Okay. What do I want to do? Gosh, why am I so leery about that? 6 and 7. I mean, it did show it. I don't know. I'm just going to keep it. I think one of them is going to hit. Okay. I could look at the sums if I wanted to, see what's going on. I mean, some people, if you're playing online, this group of numbers is a good deal. I mean, 25 cents a number. What is that? Ain't that much money at all. Sums ain't really showing me nothing. Actually, I would say, yeah, it is. 12, 13, 15, 17. Those are some big dogs hanging out, especially that 12, 13, and 15, right? 12, 13, 15, and 17. Those are some heavy hitters right there. Let's drop those bad boys in there and see what's up. Actually, no. You know what? Should I do that or not? We didn't even do the thing. We didn't even do the... I'm losing track already. This is what I do. I lose track. I do too many filters. I'm not breaking anything down right now, straight-wise. So let's just go and look at this. This is what I said. 30 days. What's nice is you can just go to reduced numbers by options. Just go down here and copy the yellow ones. Don't have to copy any percentage. Doesn't matter if you missed the yellow number. It doesn't matter. All it's doing is taking those. Bring it over here. Numbers boxed. Drop it in there. It's hot. All right, ready. Oh my gosh, 11 numbers. Come on. 0 to 3 friggin' pattern. I've been waiting on that. I've been waiting on one of these patterns to hit. I know it's due. It's so due. I mean, just look at that most recent draw by option. Look at that. One's going to drop. It's going to come from there. That 0 or 1 is going to hit. So, I mean, which one more? I mean, I could get into the looking at the keys and stuff, but I'm not going to. I mean, I guess I could do that. You can also just drop this up here to straight. Look at the actual keys. 0 out 7, 1 is out 8. I think it's a toss up between those two. 0 can stay out longer, that's for sure. You can look at, what to pair it with too. That 1 7, wouldn't that be a nice pair? I think that'd be a nice pair. Or look for a hot number. But let's go back to that. So we got 11 numbers. Look at that. I'm going to take these 11 numbers from Minnesota. I'm going to bring them over to Lotto Wilds because that's what I'm going to do. That's what I feel like doing. Yeah, come on. I hate when this happens. VPN is off. Shut up. Turn on. Sorry. Refresh it. Sometimes I use the Master Numbers Studio. I'm still trying to get better at that. A lot of times that's midday thing for me though. Nighttime I'm still trying to stay awake. So we got box numbers there. I'm going to switch this over. Let's see what's going on. Oh, look at this. 2 ins and out, 2 ins and out, 2 spikes, draw, 2 spikes, draw. A lot of times when I hit 2 times, it's typically will flip. Not all the time though. I freaking learned that. Look at the S's. Oh, that drives me nuts when that happens. So you can't always count on that. Like here, 1 2 pattern, 1 1 1 1. I mean, we're already at a low amount of numbers, 11 numbers. But when I'm playing in person, I want to get that lower. Now, actually, like I said, I want to try to get it straight. I'm trying to get some front pair action too. I don't think it's really showing me much right now for the front. Let me see if there's anything going on. 7 or 6, 4 1 top ones. Yeah. I'm not going to even look at the other positions. Just going to look at that one. See what's going on. I'm going to get rid of that. I think I'm going to get rid of that double in. Probably won't even remove nothing. No, it didn't. Two spike. Let's get rid of the 2 spike. Never remove nothing either. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Here we go. I'm just gonna get rid of that. 1 1. How often does that happen? 3 times in a row. There, I removed a few numbers. Was it worth it? Let's see. Oh boy, that was not right. I'm not. Once again, I'm looking at this. I'm thinking, okay, this is what I should be looking at. Even odd. I'm just not seeing nothing. Minnesota's kind of being a prick right now. I mean, I don't feel like breaking all that down. So you know what? Just like I did in the pick 4, I'm just going to stick with these numbers right here. Okay. And then I'm going to do, instead of doing, I was going to do, like I said, the sums 12, 13, and 15. I think 17. Those are solid. Those would be solid to start with. If you add those to this. Longer video, but show you actually what I'm doing, what I'm thinking, you know what I mean? 15, 17. There you go, 4 numbers. I'd say those are some solid numbers for Minnesota tomorrow. If you don't think so, let me know. But I think so. But let's just get rid of these. And let's do something else to reduce that. Well, okay, let me look at this one's. Oh my gosh, I don't even want to talk about Wisconsin right now. Pissed me off today. Minnesota, what's going on? Purple's outstanding. I was trying to count like how many times the purple hits in a month. I was getting about 10 to 14 times. And I was trying to figure out which patterns hit the most because I have plans. I'm thinking about dinking around inside these patterns and forcing a color to hit more than other colors. But I don't want to do it too much. I don't want to add too many of those heavy hitter sums because I don't want to overdo it. But I want to see one of these really kind of overpower the other ones. So I know when it's out that it's coming back and you can put your money on it. But anyway, so here's some, just looking at the straight here, you got odd, got some odd action going on. Here we go, 4 odds in the front. You know what? Instead of sitting there trying to filter more, like I was going to go over here and I was going to piss around with some more of these. Like I did the 0 to 3. Oh my gosh, did I screw up on that? I think I might have screwed up. No, I didn't. I didn't screw up. Let's go over to the SBP and see what's going on first. Because sometimes you can. Why limit myself? Let's do both. Let's go to 30 days. Wow, look at that. Okay, I'm on descending. Okay, now. Right now it makes more sense. Let's do 20 days. I mean, you could say 20 days. Yeah, it could be another 2. It could be a 3. It's just too up in the air. Let's do 10 days. 10 days is like, that's just too many patterns though. So if I'm not seeing nothing, I'm not seeing nothing, right? 60 days, let's see what's going on. I don't see nothing for that. So here's the deal. You know what? I was going to do front pair, back pair, that kind of stuff too. But right now I'm just going to do what I got. I'm going to keep these like this. All right. But now I'm going to go up to the top. Like these are good box pairs for tomorrow, Minnesota. But I'm going to go up to the top now. And I'm going to switch these over to straights by getting rid of the word box in there. This is 74 straights for Minnesota. I feel like a pretty solid, as long as one of those 6 or 7 hits. I think a 0-1's coming. No, I think because there's going to be a repeat tomorrow too, more than likely. Well, I shouldn't say that because let's see, what was it? There was just a repeat. So 5 repeated. So I shouldn't say that. If one of these did repeat, 5, okay, a 4, 5, or 9, if one of those did repeat, go back over here and look at these and see what keys have a 4, 5, or 9. It'd be interesting. I'm just thinking right now out loud. That's just 2 and 4, 5, or 9. Let's see. 38 straights. If one of those repeat. And right now the top dogs for front are 6 and 7. 7. 12 straights. 12 straights. Ooh, look at that. I like that one. I like that one. And I like that one. And I like that one. But see, I'm just kind of pissing around right now. But let me look at what else was good for A. You got 7, 6. You got 4, 1, and 2. Let's just take those two. Let's do 4, 1, and 2. Let's do 4, 1, and 2. This is too much randomness for me. 24. Let's get rid of that, though. I don't think I'm so sure one's going to repeat. 48 straights. I like this. This is something I could do. I mean, even online, it ain't that much money, but I'm not playing online. And I want to get that front pair, the back pair. So first of all, let's go over to the FMB. One of my favorite places to go for that front and back pair action. Because look at this, Minnesota. That's for the front tracking. Let's go over here. Oh my gosh, look at that. I didn't even check Wisconsin yet, so I don't know if I won, but look at this. Look at that. This is for the middle. You don't think that A 0, 1, 2, or 3 is going to be dropping in the middle soon. You're a complete idiot if you don't think that. That's going to be taking a big deuce right there. So, but anyway, let's flip that over to Minnesota. Oh, this video is long. Sorry. Okay. Nothing. I ain't seeing a damn thing for that. Let's go over to the evening too. Look at the evening. 7, 8, or 9 coming on the end. 100%. Will they come at the same time? That's the only issue. Today, they actually came for midday. They came, every one of them, like I thought they would, but I didn't play all 3 of those combinations. Or not 3, but like it would have been like whatever, not that much money, $36 or something like that to win 500. All right, Minnesota. Oh, here we go. 0, 1, 2, or 3 on the end. That's coming for sure because that's a heavy hitter on the end. 0, 1, 2, or 3 on the end. There we go. That's a good one because I already kind of pissed around in here and I didn't really see too much going on. You can do filter by position. I don't really want to do that right now. That spike stuff was awesome yesterday. I wish I could find some more stuff like that. You know, that's the good stuff. I really like this filter, this digit filters for each position. This is nice. A, B, and C. And you can just go freaking buzzing through all these things super quick. With the way he's got it set up, Mike's freaking awesome. Dude's a brain. Pinky in the brain. I don't know what Pinky is, but all right. What am I doing? Oh, 0, 1, 2, or 3 on the end. Yeah, it's gonna hit 0, 1, 2, or 3. 0, 1, 2, and 3. 21 straights. And how about we get rid of those 2? It's kind of scary, but they're the top 1, 14. This is what I'm doing. All right. And I'm going to do one more thing. Let's go over to the straight tracking system, see what's happening. If it shows us anything. This is for 60 days. 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 3, and 1. Okay, do you think there's going to be a 1 tomorrow? Maybe. How about if we drop it down to 30 days? It's going to give us more patterns, but it's going to give us a much greater chance that's going to be in there. So let's just go with that. Let's do reduce numbers by options. Let's grab these yellows. Okay, remember it doesn't matter if you grab the percentages or any of that stuff. Saves you time. You don't have to go to Master Number Studio then. And now, because we're putting these in here as straights, we're going to select numbers. Drop them in there. Paste them. 10 numbers. 10 straights for Minnesota tomorrow. If that's 6 or 7 hits and a 0, 1 hit, that 0, 1's coming. What would it be if I got rid of that 6 and 7? Because I'm so freaked out by that 6 or 7. What would happen if I just said, 0, 1? Look at that. It still works. That's pretty awesome. All right. What about if I go back to the A position, 6, 7. What was the other A's? 4, 1, and 2 are the top ones. All right, 4, 1, and 2. Let's just drop those in there. See how many extra that gives us here. Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of doing triple whole digit thing right now, but I'm going to break it down later to see what I can look for front or a back pair. It's not really showing much, and I like when a key's yellow. All right, so 20 straights. Ain't too bad. $10, 50 cents each to win $250. Ain't too bad, considering I'm freaking losing $20-30 constantly. So I'm trying to be a little bit more conservative, right? Like you can look 0, 1, 2, or 3. Okay. Well, let's go look at that C position, see what's going on. 0, 2 are the top ones for that. All right, so let's just say it's a 0, 2. Let's get a little bit more aggressive now. 0 or 2. Drawer 2. Numbers. And let's do that A position. Oh no. What's in that B position? What's going on? You have 4, 0, 8, 1. Okay. How about I don't think, did that show anything in the FMB for the middle position? No. And that's where I'd have to like go back over here and start messing around with these things for that middle position. Or you can go over to the frequency, jump up to straights, okay, and do A or B or B or C. So let's just do A or B and do 90 days. And then, okay, we don't want it to be that. We want it to be recent draw by option. Oh gosh, look at what we got here. 2 2 1 3 2 2 1 3 2 2 1 3 2 2 2. Oh, there's too much of a chance. Okay, jump over to the BC. BC. This is straight now. 2 1 2 2 1 1 3 2 3. Could it be a 1? It could be, but it might not be. What about the AC? I never really liked the AC. Let's just go back to AB, and then let's take this sucker up to one of my ones where I've definitely won money off of before when I was doing the front and back pair in the summer. 7 years. I look for the 3 on the front. There's the 3. There's the 3. There's the 3. The 3. The 3. See that? That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for that gap. It's only been 2 days. I would wait for another 2 or 3 days before I decide to jump on that one. So let's check the BC for that. Here we go. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a hit. 1, 2, 3, and a hit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's a bigger one. Hit, hit, 1 hit, 1 hit, 1, 2, 3 hit. Oh, where am I at? 1 hit, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Am I talking super low? I mean, quiet. Sorry if I am. Anyway, 30 is going to hit, or a 3 on the front, I should say, right? Because look at, it's bound to hit again here. If you look at the pattern, it's been a little longer though, but if you think it's going to be a 30, go to options. Okay. I'm sorry. Go back over there. Most recent by draw by option. You think it's going to be a 30? You're going to do descending. There it is, 30. You don't need the 39 because the 39 is going to turn to a what? A 40. But you know what? I would take it just because it's a 0, 1. Okay. So I would take it because that's what we're looking at is the pair. We're not looking at this. Look at the pair. So I would take that and I would take it all the way down through 29 because a 29 can turn to a 30, right? A 3. So I'm going to use these as the BC, okay? Because that's what I think a 30 is going to change too soon. Normally I'll mess with it and try to make sure it's a little bit more conservative, but select pairs BC. This is straight now, remember? Drop that in there. 6 numbers. What were my favorite ones would be? These ones right there would be my favorite ones. I think those would be my favorite ones for tomorrow. Yeah. Did I do that one straight? I did that one straight. Yeah, that was straight. So what was this last one? Did I screw up and put that in there boxed? Oh, those are straight. That's straight system. You gotta make sure you don't mess that up. It has to be boxed before the straights, otherwise it will mess it up. If I go ahead and do box now, it won't be the same because I got straights in there now. So these are some good straights for tomorrow from Minnesota. Like I said, it's not really showing me that much for that front or back pair to go off of right now, except for the 4 in the B position. That's going to hit at 4-0. So you could look and say, is there anything hot or due on the end? Gosh, I just missed that 9-4. That's what bothered me. So that's 7 or 6, maybe a 7-4 or a 6-4. That'd be a good one for tomorrow. Another thing you can do is go over the inspection, do Minnesota, and you're going to go to, you can go back over to like VTRAX. Okay. And now you're going to look at just the position. I'm sorry, this is the total here. So go over to the each digit by position. Okay. And you're going to drop it down to VTRAX, and you're going to do by position. So position B, you're looking at VTRAC 2 is out 8 draws. And that, what is that? That's a 6 and a 1. Right? So a 6 or a 1 in the B position has been out 8 draws. And how long has it been out before? You can tell, look at that. It likes to hit. It's been out 12 though. Okay, that's something to watch. That one doesn't stay out long. So a 6 or a 1. Did I have any of those in my last final ones? A 6 or a 1? There you go, 6, 1, 2. And the 1, 6, 2. So what is that? 6, 7, 8, 9. It's a 9, some 9. Okay. Let's go back over there once. Okay, at this point, I don't even care what time it is. 36 minutes. That's a long video. Sorry. Anybody watching it? No. Okay. Where was I? All right, it's a B position. But let's go over to the neighbors now and see what's going on. So look at the neighbors now. You got 0 out. So that is that equals this is for the B position still. That's a 1 or a 4. And you can see, look, it's been out 9, been out 11, 9. See? That's going to hit. Oh, 17. And a little bit longer, that one. But what's this other one that's over here, this gap? This one is an 8 or a 0. Okay. I'd be more interested in that 0, I think, for now. So 10, 16, I'd be like, okay, whatever. So it's just, you can do the same thing for each position. Okay. This is for the C position. Yeah, so 24, that's a long time. Let's go back to that A position. Let's see. And like this here, look at 3, 3. Yeah. Here we go. Look at that. 10 draws that this has been out for the A position. And this is a 1 or a 4. And look at that. 10 draws, 11 draws. Yeah, that 1 or 4 is going to be hitting on the front. See, this is how you get those front and back pair. But you can't focus on both. You got to focus on either the front or the back. You got to say which one looks more likely today. Which has got a yellow, or which, for due and stuff like that. Or what's showing in this, or what's showing in the other thing I was showing earlier with the spikes and stuff. But I like it. I'm liking that 1 or 4 in the front. So what we got over here for 1 or 4? Got a few over here. I kind of feel like I narrowed that down too much. But you can look back on the video, and if you want to take a couple numbers from there. But anyway, I am going to shut this video off because it's too long. And anyway, so yeah, you can do that for breaking down each position. Like I just did the A tracks and the V tracks. You can do, I don't really do the V0, but you can do, I think I did the A tracks. Oops, wrong one. Wrong one again. You can do the V tracks. I think I already did that one. Nope, I didn't do that one yet. See, like this one here, 10 out 10 draws. Look at that. That's the longest it's been out since into December. Look at that. That's a nice for the A position. And what is that? That's a 1 or a 6. Look at that. Common denominator, 1. Because remember, the other one's a 1 and a 4. This is a 1 and a 6. I'm thinking that 1 is going to drop on the front very soon. So I would look for that 1 on the front. See, it's kind of that kind of knowledge. I'd be like, you know what? Maybe I'll go in here and I'll just remove a bunch of this other stuff I moved, and I'll just drop that 1 on the front and get that way down there. We got 1 number. It's whatever, man. That's what I'm talking about. I want to get that 1 number action and be confident in it by looking at some stuff and drop 10, 20 bucks on it. Make all my money back and and then some. And I like to break things down like this. Spend that half hour on it and really focus in on it, and not. I don't want to jump around online playing a million states and never getting anything, or winning 3750 once a week, but spending 150. I just I don't know. I want to get better at straights, but right now I think I'm gonna focus on the front and back pair for Minnesota because they pay on that. Wisconsin doesn't. But anyway, 0-1 in Minnesota for sure. 6 or 7 probably gonna take a deuce. I gotta go to bed. Have a good day.